Hey, what's going on guys, it is Lasty here and welcome to a squad builder today that we are going to be using 5 of the latest transfers on Ultimate Team to make a nice little hybrid on here. So, if you guys are going to buy some coins, then be sure to check out UT Coin Traders. As always guys, links are going to be down below in the description for you lads. Right then, this team, as I said, is going to comprise of 5 of the summer transferred cards. First off, in goal we're going to be using Manuel Neuer, who is... I think as a normal card, he might be the best goalkeeper in the game. I've said before that Tots Buffon is probably my favourite, but this guy, as his regular card, is just unbelievable. His distribution is just so good. His throwing and his kicking, it's just awesome. And he's got fantastic reflexes and diving and stuff, and just really solid player. Right, so let's put our defence in then, shall we? Today we are going to be using Kabul as our right centre back. Our central centre back is going to be this guy, Dante, and then over on the left we have got Miranda. So we haven't got to any of our transferred players yet, but we're keeping this one. I don't know, it's not the cheapest squad in the world because some of the players do cost a bit further forward, but you can do this, if you've got somewhere between, I don't know, 700k and a million coins, something like that, which a lot of you do have nowadays. But we've got Miranda, we've got Dante, and we've got Kabul. So our pacey players are out on the wide in Kabul and Miranda. Very nice pace on them, very good defending and very good heading. Which just works out perfectly. And then we've got big boy Dante in the midfield, in the central centre-back role, should I say. He's got 68 pace, which is not too bad at all. He's got 82 defending and 79 heading. Works out very well. Solid centre-back. This partnership of these three is just ridiculous. Very strong in this game, I can assure you of that. Right, we go to Spain for our first CDM, but we go to the Bundesliga, and that is going to be Dante's teammate, Javi Martinez, a very solid player with he's slow, but he's big and he bosses that central defensive mid role. He doesn't push too far forward at all, which is fantastic. That's the one thing he does, is he stays back. He really helps out your defence. It's exactly what you want him to do. And then we need to go to Brazil, but to the Premier League for our first other CDM, and that is going to be the transferred Paulinho, our first transfer of the squad. Look at the stats on that card. For a non-rare card, they are some stats on him. He's a workhorse. Unfortunately, he has high attacking work rate, so probably centre mid is his best position. But he does alright at the CDM role. I've used him plenty of times before, and he's a very good player in this game. He will net you some goals, whereas Martinez wouldn't do. But Martinez is probably stronger in that defensive area there. So that right there is our defensive mids and our defence. Over on the left-hand side, we've got another transfer here who is going to be from Spain. Here's David Villa, who has switched clubs in the BBVA, moving from Barca to Atletico Madrid. And let me just tell you, this guy's regular card has some of the best shooting in the game. He's got 87 shooting, but he has a 5-star weak foot. He's got some shooting on him. 5-star weak foot and 87 shooting just works. 4-star skill moves on him as well. Unfortunately, he's been denied quite a bit of pace, I think because of injuries and stuff. EA have considered him to now be a very slow player. Which is not great out there on that left mid, but he does all right. 79 pace is still doable, which is obviously fine. We can get over that, and he does a great job there, scoring some nice free kicks and long shots and stuff for us. Right, one of the more expensive players of the squad is going to be Jesus Navas. I paid 85,000 coins for the Man City version, and do you know what? I always used to think this guy was just pace, but he's got a lot of shot power as well. He hits some nice shots, he does. And of course, having that 92 pace helps out rather a lot as well. He's a solid player, great dribbling, 4-star skill moves, and he just does the job nicely. I like Jesus Navas in this game. He's a very interesting little card, probably because I haven't used him too much before. And he does a very good job. He's a very different player to David Villa. Villa's more of a technically gifted, great shooting kind of guy, and Navas is more about pace, but has a good shot on him as well. Right, we also continue in Spain, but back to Bayern Munich in the Bundesliga for our cam in this team. Another transferred card here is Thiago Alcantara. He has got 72 pace, 67 shooting, 75 passing and 83 dribbling. He doesn't blow you away with them stats, and he doesn't really blow you away in game either. But I thought I'd used him before and he was an enjoyable card. not so much for me this time. He gets the majority of his chemistry there from having that perfect link with Xavi Martinez, and is an exciting player to come, but maybe a better card next year on Ultimate Team now that he's signed for Bayern Munich. Who knows? We shall see. A bright future ahead of him, no doubt. Right then, we need to go to Sweden for our next striker. It's going to be the most expensive player in the team, and that is Zlatan Ibrahimovic's regular card. It cost me about 450,000 coins and is a bit of a beast for me, really is. And then we need to go to Uruguay for his teammate, the newly transferred Edinson Cavani. Yes, this guy is pacey. This is quite a cool little partnership actually. They're both good in the air. Ibra more so just because he's really tall, but you know, Cavani's known for being good in the air. Ibra's the slow one, Cavani's the quick one. Ibra and Cavani both have nice shooting on them, and they're quite deadly strikers, both of them incredible finishers of the ball. One thing I noticed though is obviously that Cavani's got high defensive work rate as well, so he's always too far back in my opinion. Ruins his card for me anyway. But Ibra, I don't know, he's so good. It makes me wonder why the hell I had the team of the season one when I could have just had this one for a fraction of the cost. He seems to be the exact same player to me actually now that I've used this one again. And he netted the majority of the goals for this team, and I'll show you that in the clips to come. Got a couple there with Cavani, and some nice goals each for like Navas and Villa and stuff like that, and a nice Bicey coming up from Thiago. But that is the squad. I hope you like the 5 transferred cards in here. Let me know if you guys want to see some more transfers as and when they come out, because I can definitely make them into some cool little hybrids. I'd class this as a hybrid. We've got 4 leagues here. We've got the Premiership, we've got Ligue 1, we've got BBVA and the Bundesliga. So I class that as a hybrid in my books. So I hope you've enjoyed. Let's move on to some of the goals that I scored with the team. Rightio then, guys, it's time to show you some of the good goals that we did score with this transferred squad. Big hit there from David Villa. Told you guys that he's got a really lovely shot. Really impressive player. Nice Berber spin there. Reverse sort of thingy-majiggy roulette. And then how awful is that keeping, and terrible shot from Navas there, but it goes into the back of the net anyway. Then some great 1-2 work here between Ibra and Cavani, leads Ibra to be through. That's the one thing I really noticed, is that Cavani does all the work and Ibra just mops up the goals. For some reason, I don't know what it is, but they work fantastically well as a partnership. But your goal scorer is Ibrahimovic. I'll tell you that all day long. I don't know what it is about Cavani. I think it's probably because he's never that far forward, so the goals he scores are going to be not as frequent. He's always pushing back a little bit too much, in my opinion. But Ibra's always up there, and thunderous strike that one was. Really good goal. And now we will show you a couple of goals I did manage to score with Cavani. He has got the pace. That defender can't come any closer because he knows I'll play it across the goal, and then he just taps that in on his weak foot. A strong weak foot actually for Cavani. He plays fairly well off it. He can score on both feet. Just not as good as someone like Taarabt or something, but and then again, right foot in that situation. I'm not worried that that's going in the back of the net. I know that Cavani's got strong enough finishing that that will simply fall into the back of the net, and the keeper's got absolutely no chance in hell in saving anything from just outside the edge of the area. Right, Ibrahimovic managed to get himself free. Little can't remember what it's called. But a nice goal in the end there from Thiago. Sort of a Bicey acrobatic type thing. A Rabona cross, that's what it's called. But a good goal from Thiago there, really enjoyed it. And then this is the final goal. Surely this is deserving of a like. If you guys have enjoyed, power curled free kick, boom, Zlatan. What a goal. Hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. If you have, I'd really appreciate if you dropped a like. Let's try and aim for that 1500 mark. That would be awesome. And again, I will catch you guys very soon with another FIFA video. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time, guys. Peace.